All right, sup traders. Got a very interesting comment today I just put out a YouTube video on my other channel. If you don't know, I have another channel where it's not about trading, it's about life stuff. Men's issues in 2024, fitness, health, dating, whatever the fuck I want to talk about, I talk about. But I put up a video on that channel about trading and my advice on trading. And I got a comment on this channel as well. One of you guys was saying, this is the strangest trading channel I've ever found, because the vibe is totally me saying like, don't trade. I'm not, I have a system for sale, but I'm not peddling a course. I'm, for the most part, discouraging people from trade. Like, it's a weird vibe for a trading channel to be so negative about trading and tell people not to do it. And just some transparency on that. In 2020 and 2021, I was telling people to buy Bitcoin, invest in Bitcoin, not financial advice. And after the market crashed, I know like some people probably bought at the top and sold at the bottom. And I don't want to be responsible for people losing money. So better just tell people not to do it at all, especially with trading as a form of more active money management. Most people are going to lose money doing it and lose their life doing it. I just don't want to be responsible. And a very small percentage of you, a very small percentage of us can be profitable trading. Partly it's really competitive and difficult and hard to actually have an edge. And a lot of it is it's super addictive and ruins people's lives, and is just why like it's not a great even when you win, you lose. So that's the comment that I got today. This is from JPPPP Trade. He says, I've traded for 9 years, made 2 million last year. My advice is to not be a trader. The amount of suffering I go through to even make my first million is not even close to worth it. Sure, I have money, but now I'm now mentally ill with no girlfriend and lives alone. It's not worth the stress. Instead, people should learn to create value skills and invest long term. Trading is still like gambling. It is not stable. Market will always change yearly. Coming from a person who has spent 10,000 plus hours staring at charts, people and family want me to reach to teach them, and I always say no. Trading can ruin your life if you're not careful. Comment. That can be repaired in $6 million and you're rich. No, so that can be repaired in 6M and you're rich. 6 minutes? What is he saying? And JPPPP Trade says, the thing is that most people don't reach millions, rarely ever. I was losing money for 6 years straight. You got to be crazy to last this long. Great big PP advice from JPPP Trades. All right, welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. If you don't know me, I am a trader, entrepreneur, and adventurer living out here on the island of Oahu. And I like to respond to YouTube comments about trading. Thanks for the great comments. I could just YouTube forever just off the comments. And this is what I'm talking about, is even when you win, you lose. He says, I made 2 million last year. My advice is to not be a trader. Sure, I have money, but I'm now mentally ill with no girlfriend and lives alone. It's not worth the stress. He says, the amount of suffering I go through to even make my first million is not even close to worth it. I want to know more. But yeah, I mean, you guys can see my lifestyle a little bit. I'm working on a marine wildlife tour boat. I'm doing private guided hiking adventure tours. I'm YouTubing, I'm doing a little life coaching, selling a few courses, indicators here and there. I'm not really pushing it. And I trade, so I have 5 sources of income, and I live pretty frugal. My cost of living on the low end with no surprise expenses, like rent's $1,500, car spend like $300, food like $800, phone, whatever, like $3,000. Obviously, there's surprise expenses, so maybe more like 3,500. But I'm living a great life in Hawaii for like 40K a year, which is, I think that's even more than the median income. That's around the median income in the US, right? Around 40K, something like that. So you don't need $2 million to live a good life, right? I don't need, but with taxes, make 45 grand a year, and I'm living an awesome life. I'm out here. I just got out this surfing. You can tell I'm healthy. I don't like work out that much. I'm outside. I'm social. I'm going on hikes. I like my life. This isn't an advertisement. Move to Hawaii or just live just like me. I'm just saying that you don't really need that much money to live a great life. So, like, what's the point of trading if it makes you mentally ill? And this guy says no girlfriend. Well, I don't have a girlfriend either, or like a steady. That's fine. I don't really need or want. I enjoy being single at times, especially right now with my dog. But I mean, it sounds like it's not good for him, and he's lonely is kind of what he's communicating. So it's like ruined his social life and made him mental. What kind of mental illness? I mean, one of the traders that I learned from, I don't want to call him by name, like he's a great guy, I like him, but he sleeps with computer alerts on and wakes up in the middle of the night to take trades when the alert goes off. Any amount of money, it's not worth it, right? This is a game where you win, and when you win, you lose, right? Ruining your life. I really think that even if you're introverted, y'all don't think I'm like, oh, so extroverted because I say like you need a job that stimulates you meet with people. Every time I've taken Myers-Briggs, I've come out as introvert. INFJ is my Myers-Briggs. So thinking you're an introvert so you don't need to interact with people and can just sit, you think like you take a wild animal out of the jungle and strap it to a computer and have it sit there, that it's going to be mentally and physically well. No, it's going to be mentally, physically ill. And that's where you spend 10,000 hours trading, right? It makes you mentally ill. Stresses you out. It just makes you sick. You miss out on life, right? So he spent 6 years just losing the mental anguish that he's through. And now he's like, now I'm making the money. It's not even worth it. It wasn't worth it, right? I wish I had invested in creative skills, done some other things. And yeah, I mean, my take on it is, trading is a great part-time business. It's a horrible full-time job. It's a horrible, terrible full-time job. And a lot of y'all think, oh, I need to put in the screen time. I need the 10,000 hours to learn. You don't need that. The science doesn't support that. Spaced repetition is how we learn the best. With sleeping between sessions, I believe you could get great at trading 30 minutes to 1 hour a day. You just have to have your perspective to do it for 4 years. You do it 6 days a week. You don't take a day off. You get good sleep. And you have time to live a balanced life. And you're going to get there without all the pain and stress and anguish. It's possible, right? And you got to study. You got to sample. I'm not going to go into how. I have other videos, and I've got a video planned on advice for beginners. If I was starting my trading journey, how would I would start it? Based on science. But yeah, it's something where when you win, you lose. So I mean, the way that I fit it into my life is, it's one of 5 things I spend my time on. It's one of 5 things that makes me money. And it's just an asterisk in my day. I try to fit it in, like doing my laundry, taking a shit, cleaning my bed. It's like watering the lawn. It's like something that needs to get done. It's not going to take all my time. I'm not going to lose my life. And this is for me. I'm in my 5th year of trading, and profitable 2 years, unprofitable 2 years. And yeah, I experienced losing my life into it on the phone, trading, driving the car, trading, not going to sleep, trading, like on the charts, just insane compulsive behavior that got myself out of. And yeah, you just need to be very careful when you're starting from the beginning. And I see people like, once I make the money, I'm going to get my time back. And I just think it's a horrible approach. Like, once I'm successful at trading, then I'm going to get my time back. Enjoy your quality of life now, today. Go to the park, call a friend, spend time with friends, go outside, do something. I don't believe, I'm just not a fan where you think, oh, as soon as I'm trading, done like successful trading, life can start. Where what if it takes you 9 years? And then also, even he says it like, it's not stable. The market changes yearly, so he knows. Yo, I made $2 million this year. I don't know if I'm gonna even make or lose money next year. The market's not stable, right? It's not. I still feel financially insecure, right? So, my opinion, the proper way to fit trading in your life is just one of a couple side hustles, right? Don't make it your main thing. The juice isn't worth the squeeze with this one. You become rich off trading and you lose your friends and your life. And I've heard many stories like this one. I've fortunately, with YouTube getting attention, I'm becoming a source of people coming and telling me their stories. But I used to go to Twitter and read Coinfessions and hear stories about this. And there are stories, similar stories like, I made $1 million in crypto this year, but I lost all my friends, my girlfriend, I'm totally alone, and I'm mentally ill, right? I've got like a stress, depression, anxiety thing going on, and it's just not what I want. So, people ask, why do you trade then if you don't really need the money and you're like low wants? And for me, part of it's just closing the loop on the story. Now that I've gotten into it, it's important that I close the loop on the story by being profitable and being good and doing it in a way that fits in with my life. I really believe in the hero's journey and having a story that you can tell, not other people even, but yourself, about the way that your life has gone. So I'm really not a fan of quitting things until I'm successful at them. That's a lot of it. And part of it is just a mastery thing. I'm still, if you look at my Magic the Gathering ELO rank, I'm still one of the best in the world. Like, in the top 200, I think I'm 130, something like that. And over time, new people come in and push me lower. But I got to be one of the best in the world at this thing, Magic the Gathering competitive tournament play. And I want to be one of the best in the world at trading too. So this is part of my journey, and I have to make a lot of money to keep score. But I don't need to make millions of dollars. It's not necessary. It's just a way to keep score. And it's something that I learned so much more about quality of time. You could hand me $2 million right now, and I wouldn't know how to make my life better with it. If I bought this house, it would marginally change my life from renting. I don't need a new car. I wouldn't quit my jobs. I like my jobs. I'm already eating really good food. I've got my dog. It would make me think maybe I can have kids. That's the only thing. But I don't have a woman for that right now. So you could give me $2 million and it wouldn't change my life at all. Not even a small way. It wouldn't. There's nothing that I can do with it right now that would really change my life. And part of it, I've set my life up in a way that I really like it. But maybe buy a ranch or something. That'd be a fun project. But the point is, like, money is overrated. Now, if you have no money, then it's stressful. I'm not here to say like, oh, you don't need money, everybody can be poor. But like, once you have your needs met, you don't need millions of dollars. It's not going to improve your life very much. You don't need millions of dollars to be financially free or to even have a good life. If you like your work, right, like I was saying, I can do really well off $45,000 a year, which is more than some of you guys are making. So, I mean, part of it with trading is I like having the extra income come in from trading as well. If I make a couple thousand from trading, great. Like, I don't need to worry about hustling on other things quite as much. It's just nice to have extra income. But as far as doing what's necessary, going like so hard to make a ton of money and make trading my main thing. It's just, no, the juice is not worth the squeeze with that one. I've gone down that path, and I will never go down that path again. Life's too short to spend it on the computer. So that's my take. Let me know yours. Appreciate you all. Much love. Talk to you all soon. Peace.